Hello everyone, so it's what we've all been waiting for, the 1961 Coup round. So yeah, I'll resolve the Coup and then get the cards. So this is the first Coup NLF spreads, and as usual we first execute any instructions on the card itself and then we proceed to the Coup round. Let me remind you that in Sovereign of Discord, the Coup rounds don't result in leader change. These events represent challenges to the DM regime rather than a change of leadership. And yeah, the 1961 and 1962 coups are resolved as usual with the course amendments by the rules, whereas the 1963, which is the final coup in Sovereign of Discord, it doesn't have a full normal coup round. We just follow the instructions on the card, and that's it. No coup round. So we've only got two coup rounds in effect for this, and coup rounds can be a little bit tricky, so you have to read a little bit at first, because the normal coup rounds rules apply, but they're amended by the expansion rules, and you have to take into account the solo the Min Hmang rules for that. But don't worry, it's not that great. If you're a seasoned far in the leg player, you'll have it. Also, there is this handy Sovereign Discord Coup round, which pretty much summarizes everything, and the Coup round non-player Coup round section. This is for the 4-player scenario, so I don't think we'll have any particular problem. So let's see what happens with NLF spreads. And as I've said, of course, I forgot to mention that because it's a solo play, as a solo player, I can never win in the normal coup rounds. I can only win in the final coup round, whereas the non-player factions can win as normal in any coup round. So first we will carry out the instructions on the card, and then we'll see what happens. See, widespread VC selects 3 provinces with no VC and places 1 guerrilla in it, and then we conduct the coup round. So VC selects 3 provinces with no VC, so I think they'll use they place VC guerrillas to place them, and you see we go to the relevant column, place guerrillas, and it's provinces, it's provinces, not cities. So place guerrillas, strategic hamlet, no yet, vulnerable VC base. Okay, we've only got 1 VC base right now, thanks to my efforts, but we've got only 1 which is not vulnerable. It's got underground guerrillas with it. Then city or province, no province, so it has to be province not at active opposition. As you can see, plenty of ways. All cities or provinces are right now. No, only Plekuderlak is at passive opposition. So yeah, plenty of choice there. And then ARVN player, yes, ARVN player. Okay, yeah, I should have expected it. Where there is coin control. So we're looking for provinces with coin control. Yeah, you can see there is Kien Hoa there, and Fubon, of course, and Minjui, and the Mekong Delta also. These provinces, all these 3 provinces here are, so we've got 4, 5 provinces with coin control where they could place. So we have to keep down provinces, coin control, and then of course most population. So it's going to be the 2 population provinces, because the other 2 are It's going to cost us some control, isn't it? Okay, so these two are one population, whereas these ones are at two population. It's so no, this is one population. So yeah, it's 1, 2, and then yeah, we have to select another one. So we found our 2, but we need another one because there's a tiebreaker. All the others are at okay, most population, and after that it's yeah, 1 or 2 already, and room for a base. So 1 or 2 already, room for a base. No, actually not. No. Most of these bases, no, I mean it's not eligible in the first place, and then you spray neutral, and then it's neutral. Okay, let's start with the 2 obvious ones first. One is going to be placed here, so we lose control, and they'll adjust it late. Yeah, we lose control immediately. So -2 and +2 for them. Okay, -2 for us. +2. That's not good. That's not good at all. +2 for the NVA. And then it's this one. It's here, but we change non-control here, not lose any other control. And now we're looking for another one, as I've said, among the ones who are not at active opposition, with coin control, with 1 population. 1, 2 VC guerrillas already. No, in none of the coin controlled ones there were VC guerrillas already. And most of these bases, no, none has a base. Then neutral, all are neutral. And then it's space with fewest coin pieces. So this again, this could be Fubon or Bazugian also, and yeah, it's between and Binchui, Fubon, Binchui, and then it's select at random. So among the so what we've got, coin control, 1 population, neutral. So yes, it's fewest pieces, Bazugian and Binchui, that's 2, and Fubon, that's 3. So yeah, top to down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as usual. So let me roll the die here and random. It's 3. So 1, 2, 3. So it will be Binchui. Binchui. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we lose control also in Binchui because now we don't exceed. So again, let me adjust. Yeah, let me do this carefully because we go down by 1, they go up by 1, up to 18. Yeah, lost control as well, more easily than I got it, but this happens in this game. So now we will conduct the coup round, and if this shifting control got the NVA at 21 or better, they would have won, but no. So the first we check is they've got this coup marker. I usually forget to use it, but okay, let's go. So first we have carried out the card instructions. No faction exceeds its victory level, so no worries about it. And then it's not the officer coup, it's not the final card, so we go to the resources, and the same, the resources. First we sabotage, and you can see the resource first 621 is sabotage. It hasn't been amended by the expansion rules, but it's nicely summarized here. This one is for the 2-player, we're not playing this. Okay, sabotage locks with more insurgent than coin pieces, or locks adjacent to non-coin controlled city. And I mean, there are right now no pieces, no insurgent pieces on locks, sorry, and all cities are coin controlled, if I'm not mistaken. So let me check again. You can see that no insurgents on any lock, and all cities coin control here, and lock on second, of course. Yeah, and yeah, Cameron. Yeah, all cities right now have coin control, no insurgents on any lock, and up to shoe there. Yeah, okay, so that's good, that's good. Nothing can be sabotaged right now, so we're not actually losing anything from our economy. So after sabotage, it's the degrade trail, but we ignore because the trail is not in play in our game in Sovereign of Discord. So then we go to the resources, to the earnings actually, and okay, the ARVN earnings is total economy, which is 15 actually, minus sabotage logs, no sabotage logs, so it's 15 plus 8, so that's the resources we get, and we track resources because we are the player. So the total economy is 15 plus the aid right now is at 12. So yeah, you can see the aid here is at 12, economy 15. So 15 plus 12, it's 27 plus 3. We've already got 3 resources left, so our resources are up to 30. It may seem a lot, but it's not actually, because we have to spend we will spend some for pacifying. So yeah, so that's the resources. VC, NVA don't have any resources. US never has any resources in any game. But VC, if VC was a player, they would get the number of bases on map to add to their resources. They don't track resources, but they use the Agitate total. So what happens, as I've said, we have to take into account these resources. NP, VC, yes, sell, place sabotage markers where possible, okay. Highest economy first, increase as by value equal to Hanoi track. So the Agitate total, which is this one, will go, the Hanoi track is at 2, it will go up to 11, creating many problems for us later, because it will increase opposition. Then we would normally subtract the US due to attrition, the US casualties from aid, but in the Sovereign Discord by 6 to 5 we don't subtract from aid for the US pieces in casualties, so nothing happens actually. And that was the end of the phase. That was the end of the support phase. You can see it summarized in this little box. Sabotage, no trail. Casualties, trades, so no. So we go to the next phase, support, with the pacifications for US and the ARVN, and the agitation for the VC. And now, because you can pacify maximum 4 spaces as always, US then ARVN, first it's US choice, and also In its support phase, now we'll support, don't forget the effect of the leader card. Its support phase, Patronage +3 and VC may agitate in 1 extra space. So yeah, it's summarized here. VC may in 1 and ARVN Patronage +3. So let's get the Patronage up. We'll see it's some nicely summarized here. They'll get to agitate in 4 spaces. But first, US and then ARVN will pacify total 4 spaces. US first. So let's first adjust Patronage, which is good. So yeah, let's move. Here you can see the aid, you can see the Patronage. So the Patronage will go up by 3 to 17, and this, of course, increases our total from 3. It's again 36. We seem to be getting to 36 many times and then bouncing back. Yeah, I think the bots are quite good at what they do, providing a decent challenge for the player. So, okay, pacification. So, if now one of the US both support, both the US and ARVN are NP factions. No, either of them is a player faction. Okay, so the non-player US will select spaces using shift toward active support to remove term any. That happens normally, and of course we need, as I said, this is a great summary. We need coin control, police, and troops if it's ARVN, or advisors if it's the US. So we can't actually pacify the US, maybe where they've got, we can't actually pacify everywhere because they don't have that many advisors on map, but they will do their best, but they follow the Ming priority. So normally there will be cities, and you see the priorities are here. Pass towards active support. City or province not at active support, yeah, first. And the only one at active support right now is Saigon. Saigon meets all the prerequisites, so yeah, and no, they can't do that. We've got passive support. Okay, they have no advisors in Kien, no advisors. Here we've got no police. They've got no advisors in Bazuyen. As I said, we need coin control, police, and advisors for the US. So nothing here. Where let's find the spaces with advisors and see if we can do anything. They've only got 3 advisors on the map. One is in Saigon, the other is in US casualties. So the other advisor is here, but there's no coin control here and no police. So they've only got 1 space to pacify actually, where their final advisor is, and this is Hugh. This is the only space they can pacify it. Coin control, advisor, and they will do this at maximum effect, of course. So not a marker, but they will use it to go up to active support, and this is going to cost us 6 of our hard-earned resources. So they will get -6, so go to 24, but the US support will go up by 4, so it will be up to here, up to 18. Well, closer to the victory conditions, but not as close as the NVA. So and I don't think I can add any control, but I'll try not to lose during the redeploy and stuff, not to lose any more control than if I can avoid it. So will and now me as ARVN, I've got a choice. Will I pacify any spaces. In order to do this, of course, coin control police, and yeah, I mean, pacifying space gives us a chance to get resources out of it, get patronage out of it, without surrendering control to the or getting it to neutral, and which will help opposition, generally helps the insurgent faction. So I've got plenty of choices. I can do this Danang, or I can do it where mainly cities. I don't have any chance to do it in any province. I'd love to do it in some provinces, but okay, Hue is good, but I'd love to have some more options to govern. Yeah, maybe I think a safe choice would be Kien Hoa. Doesn't seem to be the target of any immediate operations. So yeah, I will pacify just one level. I'll get attractive support. That would be 2 patronage for me. So my resources will go down to 21, but the US will go up to 19. So yeah, and I think that's where I'll stop. No more Agitate, no more support for us. Okay, now VC may Agitate up to 5 spaces. Sorry. Okay, and up to 4 spaces, 5 actually, because DM is still and will remain the leader. With VC, they'll have to have VC and no coin control. They don't spend resources, of course, but they will select Agitate. NP select spaces using shift toward the position. For total shifts, enter up to Agitate total. And of course, and level shifted, and it will happen in maximum 5 spaces. But these spaces have to have no coin control and VC presence. So, and we'll select the user, of course. This could happen, as you said, Kien Hoa, Kien Fung. It will probably happen because they can Yang also. They've got most population there, but not in Bazuyen, where we have retained control, or Tainin, where we have control. Okay, so let's select VC. Sorry, but okay, shift towards active opposition. City or province, no, all cities. Okay, plenty of these that are not at active opposition. Most population. So are there 5 spaces with 2 population? And okay, let's see how many spaces there are with 2 population. I mean, VCs and no coin control. This one. They've got 2. They've got they've got 3 here and 4 here and 5. Yeah, there are 5 2 population spaces with no coin control and VC. Okay, so let me check something a little bit. So yeah, shift the space. So it's 8. No terror markers to be removed, and it's agitation. So yes, that's 5 space. That's 10. Yeah, they've got 11 resources. So I think they'll do that in the maximum. So in every space, they will get. We'll get this active opposition. Let me mark the spaces. Because yeah, maybe I need to go back and change something. We've got, so its level, it's one here, they'll agitate, and then I will mark, of course, here most population, as I've said, also here that's 3, and then Mekong Delta, that's 3, that's 4, and that's 5, and there are no other. Ooh, there are 6. How did this happen? 1, yeah, I forgot. 1 and 2, because yeah, let's oops, no, let's disappear. Yeah, just yeah, forgot about this one, which is also true. So that's 6 spaces, not 5. The maximum is 5, and they wouldn't have the resources either, but that's fine. Priorities. Okay, so most population, and then neutral. Yeah, all were neutral. So neutral space with fewest coin pieces first, and then select at random. So yes, there are spaces with 2 coin pieces. I mean, Quang Tri and Kien Phong and Kien Hoa. So this, okay, let's get this one will actually be the one that happens, fewest coin pieces, and then I've got 2, they've got 2, one of these spaces, the other ones have, so among these 3 spaces, 1 in 1 will not happen. So yeah, okay, let's roll a die, let's randomize. Oh no, let's check if there's any other. Fewest coin pieces, and yes, that's randomize. Then, so yeah, top to bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 2, so no, Quang Tri will not happen. It will happen here. So yes, it will remain this, and will happen in Kien Phong. Again, most populations have said fewest pieces. Okay, the ones with first the 2 population with 1 coin piece each, and then the spaces with the with the 2 coin pieces. So yeah, they had to do this. So it's 5 spaces, the maximum load, and they have to pay 5 spaces times 2. Okay, they have to pay, of course, 10 of their resources. It's not resources, it's Agitate total, but the oppose will go up by 10. They will roll 2 spaces, so the oppose will bounce back to 12. Okay, so yeah, that's a pretty good agitation for one. We lowered the agitation for its terror market, and its level shifted. So yes, that's correct. So that was the agitation phase, and then we go to the redeploy phase, which is actually easier when you're a human player, and a human plays ARVN. No NVA now to redeploy, so only ARVN will redeploy. So yeah, it's easier because we're the player. And what happens in redeploy? Okay, let me first check. Okay, redeploy, adjust control, and yeah, we adjust control after completing all redeployments. ARVN must move the troops from blocks and provinces without ARVN bases, and there's only one ARVN base and it's still available in no province. There are no ARVN bases in the provinces, so yeah, I'll have to move every troop of mine from the provinces. Maybe we'll lose control in the aftermath to any cities or ARVN bases. So yes, and then I may move any police to locks or coin control within South Vietnam. So it allows us to do that. Okay, so, and then in the US we'll move the advisor, and we'll see, because it's MP, but it's per the expansion rules, the US may also redeploy any US advisors to coin control or city spaces, same as ARVN. No NVA redeployment, and yeah, and no game end here, as it says in the sovereign Discord. So let's start by redeploying, and so we get them out of the provinces and we get them because here country doesn't have, so I'll just place them next to that. I should place them to available. So no base here. This is Da Nang is a city, so no other bases. Now play Kuderlak. See, we don't have a base, so yes, this will have to go. Get rid of this. My problem, my real problem, is in the Mekong Delta, of course, because we've got doing this, so yeah, maybe I will lose control. So now here I didn't have any control to lose, so this is not going to hurt too much, but again these will go. So it was already uncontrolled, so yeah, the only place now, see what happens here, is that the only place, so let me get the cubes, I must redeploy them, so I'm not placing them to available because there's already one troop in available. I don't want to mix things up or get some space. The only space we're going to have a problem right now is here, Tainin, because it was already coin control. We have moved the two troops out, so we'll lose control. And so what happens is the game will allow us to kind of compensate for this by, I can't see any other space with control. Yeah, no. So I have to get these into cities, and then or bases. I don't have any bases. And then I may move any police to locks or coin control within South Vietnam, so I can move police freely. So what I will do, I'll definitely do, is first of all I'll get two police here to Tainin to keep control. I could only move one police, but I prefer to be sure. So I'll move two police to Tainin. I already got two police in Saigon, so I'll just I'll get some of these in Saigon. Get 6 cubes here, and okay, where else could I? Yeah, I think I will get another 2 troops in Hue. Yeah, and I've got another 3 troops to relocate. Maybe it's a good idea to get them in. Well, 2. They will. Okay, I'll definitely place 1 in unlock, because if they attack and we move, and so I can keep control. And where else? And I think it would be a good idea to also get, because yeah, they've got quite a lot of presence here, and yeah, maybe I should get them in Kien Hoa as well. so I can move them around here. Also I forgot to so I have moved police. I can move police between cities too, but I think or train coin control, I could move police from you know, for example, from Cameron to Kien Hoa, but I don't think there's an immediate danger for that. Maybe Fubon, I should get some police there, but I think it's more flexible for me to keep them in the cities. Well, that's what happened in history, actually. So yeah, so that was my my redeploy. And now the US. So look at the rules governing NP, non-player ARVN Redeploy. I have shown you something like this in the sovereign of Discord. And now NPUS, remove all advisors from the map, then place them one at a time using place advisors. So they've got one in Saigon, one in Binjin. I was a little bit anxious about what will happen to him, and one in Hue, of course. So yeah, no control has been altered by this. Okay, not lost any control. And now we'll go back to the instructions, and we'll use and we'll use the place advisors. No advisor, I mean, okay, there are spaces. No advisor. Guerilla, how they've got guerilla at support. Are there any guerrillas at support? Yes. We've got, as you can see, in unlock, there is guerrilla, and the space is at support. So yeah, one advisor will go here, and then okay, sorry. There are no other guerrillas, thankfully, at support. So, yeah, so yeah, they will, come on, keep place advisors at support. City province, not at active support. Yes, plenty of those. I mean, Kien Hoa, Saigon, and Hue are the only ones at active support. And then, so no guerrilla support, no advisor, plenty of these, and then most population. So it will be most population. It will be the two spaces. Yeah, plenty of those where we can place a guerrilla, an advisor. Sorry, but would they? The place advisors where there is no control. I don't think so, but okay. Okay, fewest, they would, two spaces with few spaces, two with fewest VC pieces. With fewest VC pieces, let's see. Advisor, most population. Okay, I mean, to Binjin would be eligible, and yeah, okay, Quang 3 tin would be eligible. Only got one VCPs, and what else? Tainin would also be eligible. Let's say it says most enemy no fewest VC pieces. Yeah, fewest would be 0. Ooh. Are there any two population with 0? No, there are no two population with 0 VC pieces, I'm afraid. Yeah, so Kangtin is 1, two population with 1. and the other one is, yeah, this one. I think so. One advisor will end up here, and one advisor will end. Oh, there's Tainin. Yeah, there's Kengang, Tainin, and Kwangtin. So, okay, I will randomize, and the one left out will get to know advisor. So 1, 2, so 3, 4 is Tainin. So the other two, one will go in Kengyang, and the other one will go in Kwangtin. Oh, and it will have the side effect of gaining us coin control. Oh, should have, yeah. Because after redeploying, we adjust all control. So, yeah, and advisors, place advisors, doesn't say anything about, but just let me check to be certain. Well, I can't find anything about getting advisors to spaces with coin control or anything, but you can lift them between coin control, but for the original placement doesn't say anything. I'll have it checked, and you know, I will. Yeah, it's advisor present, ship in place, activate, airlift, redistribute up to 4 troops rangers if they redeploy any US advisors to any coin-controlled or city spaces. And it says here, US advisors may move with ARVN ship if they agree. Advise may sweep or assault only and affects one additional piece. Airlift redeploys removed only after or other non-base coin pieces. No, I can't see anything. But so it's the end of redeploy, and now we just control. Nothing has changed. Uncontrolled spaces remain uncontrolled, and coin control. No, this changes because now we gain control here. We've got 2 pieces, they've got 1, and that's the only change because all the other spaces were already either uncontrolled or I made sure they will remain. Oh yes, no, we have a change here, see, because we've got another advisor, so we've got 2 spaces where we adjust control, and I made sure that I wouldn't lose any control. So yes, it's 4 more control for us, which is very good. Okay, so I'm up to 40. I'm so close to victory, but I can't win. I try, but yeah, that's good. 4 more population under coin control, which is not bad. Not bad at all, I'd say. And have I paid? Yeah, from 30 to 20. Yeah, I have paid the resources for pacification. Yeah, no problems there. So, and we reduce uncontrolled again by 4 because these were previously uncontrolled spaces. So you see, it's time we gain something, and they will lose something, and that was the redeployment. So we have adjusted control, and now the commitment. I don't think there's a commitment phase per se here, but 6-5. 6-5. Deploy, adjust control. No, I don't think 6-5. There is no commitment phase in Sovereign of the Discord. So we go straight to reset. Reset is a little bit. I think it's the same. Okay, NP factions. come on. The NP factions will remove pieces to Hanoi or come on. The NP factions will remove pieces to Hanoi or Washington track from available first, then from space, because what will happen is, let me show you the procedure for reset. The US casualties now go to Washington track, or if it's a US base, to Saigon, if this is no, it's not. So the US casualties go to the Washington track. So we've got 2 US casualties. I think these should have gone to the US-led irregulars instead. Yeah. Okay, so these go here. We have to fill those spaces. Okay, another casualties there. And if Hanoi track now are at 0, none of them at 0, we would increase it to 1. If at 4, none are at 4. So now we place ARVN, VC, US irregulars, and NVA cadres to available. Yeah, that's what I just did. US advisor to coin control or cities if forces available in on current or lower track position. So from the casualties we remove there, and if this remains here, this one will get placed again in a city, and the same would happen here if there were any VC pieces on map, on track. So again, place advisors, and no advisory, guerrilla support. We have covered this city or province, and then most population, and I think, yeah, I mean the remaining with most population, then fewest VC pieces, 2 population with 1 VC piece. I think we had identified which one was 2 population. Yeah, Tainin was 2 population with no VCP. So this changes, placing the advisor here in Tainin, no change in control. So yeah, in theory they could place 2 advisors in space, but the first priority is if there are spaces with no advisors. So yes, they will do. And the US advisor to coin control or cities. Yeah, I think. Yeah, well, I think I have placed them. From redeploy. Yeah, maybe I have made a mistake. I think because it says US may move any advisors during redeploy to coin control or city spaces, and there's spaces where they only got coin control. Maybe I will have to redo this, to readjust this. Okay, no worries about this, but let's finish this first. Okay, and then we from available to then map to track positions greater until all pieces. Yeah, if what it says here is that if there was a movement backwards, let's say this went here, then we would have to remove pieces until we fill these spaces, and the same would go for the Hanoi track there. So yeah, you have to be careful for events that do this, as we have explained earlier. But I have to check something about the advisors. Okay, so and last, remove terror and sabotage. No terror markers, no sabotage markers on map. All guerrillas and special forces go underground again. So yeah, there are plenty of these, so they will go underground. Yeah, it's and the last 2 active ones of here. So everyone goes underground, and that's the end of the coup. All factions are eligible again, and then it's time to play the next card, but I think I will call it a card here, and this topic took us quite long. Had to check space, and still I've got to check about the placement of US advisors. So hopefully, well, I'll come back if something's wrong. So unfortunately, I haven't avoided the mistake. Yeah, I mean, the placement of advisors. I have placed an advisor here and one in Quang Tin, but advisors should be placed in coin control or cities. But these are provinces, so I shouldn't have placed them here. Okay, advisor was properly placed here at unlock, and so again here it shouldn't have placed. So I have marked them, so I'm getting them back. Yeah, and I will use place, and so no control. We'll use control here, and of course from Kien Kang, and let me adjust. Yeah. This goes down by 4, okay, and of course the NVA go up by 4. So yeah, that's well, that's what should have been my mistake. I mean, it's not super clear at times, but yeah, there are many places where it says that US advisors are placed in coin control over cities, no matter where they will end up. By cards or movement or stuff like that, but yeah, we have to place them in coin control city. So we have placed one, which would be the first priority. Guerilla support. That's first place. We place an advisor, and then city or province not at active support. I mean, we can place, for example, we wouldn't prefer in Saigon or Kanto because they're already at active support, but still plenty of provinces and cities with coin control and no advisor. So then would be most population. So we're looking among the two population spaces. Hue is already active support, so no, we can't place advisor there. It's not, we can, but it's not priority. So we've got, for example, we've got control in Tainin, which is a 2 province, and oh, no other 2 control. Yeah, okay, yeah. So Tainin, it's most population. We will get there an advisor because most population 2. Coin control, yeah, no other 2 population provinces with coin control. So yeah, we have to go down the list and see, yeah, most population, or the other ones are 1 population. So most population, and then is fewest VC pieces. So yeah, I mean, coin control, and okay, let's see. There is no. There is Kien Hoa, of course, 0 VC pieces, and of course there are all the cities, Da Nang, Kinong, all of them are 0 VC pieces. Bajugan also 0 pieces. So we will select. Okay, then the last instruction is, of course, select random from remaining spaces. So yeah, there are lots of remaining spaces. So yeah, let me use, it's been ages since we've used the randomization table from the base game, and also the expansion, the Minute instructions refer to these if we need to randomize in lots of spaces. We will use the randomization table, and let me get it. Yes, so the randomization table is this one. So we roll 2 dice in succession. First tens, second die is the ones, and then we follow. We start from place and follow the arrows until we find a suitable place. It may take, so first for the tens, and yeah, let me roll for the tens. So that's 2, and for the tens, and for the ones that's 25. So that's a 25. We will find which space is 25. And then follow the arrows until we meet the space. Where is 20, 22, 21, 22? It's 25. Ah, here it is. Of course, Southern Laos is out of play. And then it instructs us to country, no. We go here to Central Laos again, no. North Vietnam, no. Hue is active support, no. And then Quang Nan, no coin control. Then here, which is Kong Tin, again, no coin control there. But next we go to Da Nang, which coin control, one population city, not active support. So yes, that's where our last, sorry, I should have shown you. Da Nang is where we ended up randomly. So yeah, that's where the advisors will be placed. But we've got one more advisor to place. Because it's yeah, I have placed the ones that should place. Then we do adjust control and stuff, so nothing has changed. And there's now on the Hanoi track, there's nothing available for us to place on map, but there is one advisor available. So we go again by place advisors. And yeah, coin control, as I've said, it was Da Nang, still lots of spaces, so we'll just continue from Da Nang. The table goes to Binjin, no, then goes to see Da Nang, okay, Binjin, no, we can't place, but it goes then to Fuyen, where we can place because there is, it's a province under coin control. So yes, we it's not a city province, so we place it the advisor there. And this concludes the placement of advisors. Then we forgot to mention that we shuffle the Trung, the Minhmang deck. I have already done it. And let's see the resources. If the VC resources, the agitation, sorry, it's the agitation total, sorry for this. If the agitation total was 0, because they shifted too much opposition stuff, if it was 0, then we would roll 1d3 and increase it, but now it's not, it's 1, it's not 0, so we don't increase it. And this now concludes the first Coup round, the 1961 Coup round, NLF spreads, and we're ready to proceed to the normal course of the game. However, the biggest difference is that now pivotal events become eligible play after NLF. I mean, the US pivotal and the NVA pivotal are immediately playable. No other, of course, not if Coup showing as the next card, immediately play. However, ARVN has to have after, and if opposition bases is more than 20, which is not, so I don't have a base to I mean, I don't meet the preconditions, okay, and the VC, again, we've got to have 2+ VC guerrillas in South. There are some preconditions for the VC and ARVN, no other preconditions for the US and NVA, so it will happen. Some events, Trump, etc. For example, yeah, the NVA can trump the VC event, and the VC can't trump any other event. ARVN can trump both NVA and VC, and the US can drop every other pivotal event, but it's a decision that we have to take later.